welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I am so excited to get into today's video because today we are doing a pick a card to tap in to see every possible detail that we can get about your twin flame. We're going to see if you have met them already as well, but we're going to get into everything that they're like, okay? And we're tapping into specifically your romantic twin flame, like your perfect energetic match, you know, your mirror. We're tapping into that person's energy and seeing anything Spirit has to say about that. So I'm excited. My Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And pause the video if you need more time with the piles. We got group 1 with the clear quartz crystal point. We've got group 2 with the rose quartz crystal point. We've got group 3 with the tiger's eye crystal point. And we've got group 4 with the citrine crystal point. For group 1, we're using the Tarot Illuminati. Group 2, we're using the Wheel of the Year Tarot. Group 3, we're using the Animal Totem Tarot. And group 4, we're using the Arcanum Tarot, if that helps you decide at all. But that is what we got, and we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, group 1 with the clear quartz crystal point. If you chose the clear quartz and the Tarot Illuminati, this is your reading. Tapping into your twin flame, your perfect energetic match here. We're going to see everything about them, what energy they hold, their personality, what they're like, anything that we can get. So Spirit, tapping in for group 1 with the clear quartz crystal point. Show me their twin flame. We got Scorpio and Gemini. Ooh, that's a crazy combo. You know, this is giving like dark psychology energy because we have Gemini, an intellectual, very intelligent, the ability to really kind of create from that duality, that dark and light energy. And then we have mysterious, dark, Plutonian ruled Scorpio, Pluto, the planet of beginning and endings, the sign of regeneration and shedding the old consistently, constantly throughout their entire lifetime. So that's why it's giving me dark psychology, because it's someone that understands people, what they want, what they need, but also someone who understands themselves through all of this regeneration that they have done. This person may be a Scorpio, they may be a Gemini, but this is just tapping into their energy for now to see what energy they hold and how they're showing up. Let me straighten this out. All right. Spirit, tell me more for group 1 with the clear quartz. Show me their twin flame. What is the energy of their twin flame? Aries. Wow. We got a lot of the very unique signs. We also got water, air, and now fire energy. Aries, you got to put some respect on Aries' name, okay? The baby of the zodiac, the first of the zodiac. This person has a strong sense of self. You know, they're really firm in their beliefs. I just heard that this person does business very well. Wow, we have the sun. That is masculine energy. The sun, the life giver. This person is very important, I feel. This person could be an entertainer, they could be a politician, they could be an engineer, they could be a scientist. This person does amazing things for society. This person, they could be a humanitarian, they could be a lawyer, someone who, or an advocate, someone who advocates for people. This person plays an important role in the function of society, I feel. Some of you know this person, you felt attracted to them, but you actually have not met them yet. That's very interesting. But we have the sun, and then we have Capricorn. So this person values stability and they're stable in themselves. that Capricorn energy is also giving me that this person is likely good in business. They make a good amount of money, which I already felt before. Spirit, give me one more. Thank you. We got Mercury. Wow, Mercury. Mercury is the planet of the gods, okay? Mercury is that higher influence type of planet, good communicator. This person is really good at negotiating, and also I see that this person has the ability to travel through different realms in a way. They can tap into the spiritual, they can completely tap out of the spiritual as well and go completely 3D and be present in the moment. But this person is very powerful spiritually. I find it hard to believe someone like, well, okay, Spirit is saying earlier in life, and then Spirit got specific and said 25. By 25, this person is going to be very intelligent, very emotionally intelligent. Ooh, oh my God, I'm getting so many downloads. Spirit is saying the dark psychology is eating them up for like the first 20 years. Like they're getting themselves in a lot of trouble the first 20 years because they weren't aware of their own divinity, their own power, you know, the power that they can use to accomplish their success and get farther in life was kind of eating them up because it was a part of them, but they weren't consciously aware of it to direct that energy. So that energy was kind of just free flowing, and it kind of got them into a lot of trouble. Like, to give you an example, I see this in a lot of feminines, actually. I see this in a lot of feminines who have a strong Lilith, dark feminine energy. That energy will eat them the heck up for just the same amount, really, the first 22-3 years, and then they start to get wiser after that and learn how to harness that energy. But if you have like a dark Lilith energy and you don't know that that's, you know, something within you, it will cause you perhaps to be risky or promiscuous, risque, attracted to dark people, dark scenarios, you know, like people who are no good for you. You may just be attracted to the darkness of it all. You know, it's that scorpionic energy, and it eats the girls up. They have no idea that this is a thing until like later in retrospect, usually after they've made like a mess. So that's just to give you an example. But yeah, Spirit is saying that, and then after they have an awakening, yeah, back at the one, after they have an awakening, then they kind of get into this energy where they're hardworking, very intentional with this Capricorn energy, very grounded and aware. And Mercury, they have this connection with the gods. It's like they've earned respect in the ethers by all that they've learned and gone through, and just sheer who they are, their soul is like tapping into this person. Yeah, we got dreamy. So I'm surprised we didn't get Neptune. I will intoxicate you. Oh my God, you guys, if you guys are into fantasies, like if this is my episode girlies boys, Wattpad girlies boys, in this pile, like you're gonna be so into this. If you like had a movie in your childhood that really shaped you, what it is you liked in men and women and people, if you like shows that are like Once Upon a Time or Game of Thrones or any of those shows that are like, you know, mystical and fantasy like, oh my God, you're gonna eat this person up because they give you a lot of that. They have that on them, that they have that mystical, ethereal energy on them when it's like, are you from this time? Are you even human? Like, you may actually question that. Hardworking, there's that Capricorn energy. All I know is putting in work. This person is hardworking. They value stability. They value structure. Oh, this is interesting. We got shy. Yeah, they let you speak first these days, I'm hearing. Shy, I find it hard to open up. I'd rather stay within my shell. Free spirit, I follow my own path. So I feel like just this embarrassed energy a little bit, like their start in life, again, like I was saying before, you know, that energy that they have that can be a superpower kind of ate them up because they weren't aware of this dark intellectual energy that they have, this ability to maneuver through dark spaces and not get ate up, like this ability to go through these dark spaces and come out again regenerated with new information, new spiritual gifts and power. They weren't aware of that. So it did kind of eat them up at first, but now that they're aware of it, they're kind of like in this embarrassed energy where it's like, okay, I don't want to end up in that situation again where I am regretful for the things that I've done, feeling like I made a mess that I have to clean up and heal from, and that other people as well have to heal from. They've channeled it. A lot of channeling energy with this person. They channel straight from the divine. I feel like they're aware of it now. They don't allow people to use their gifts, I just heard. So this is not someone who like reads tarot or does divination. And I feel like it goes back to like their understanding of human nature and human and people and what they need and what they want, and how if you offer something to someone, they will just consume it until it's negative. And this person won't put another person in that position, and they won't put themselves in that position to be dependent on their gifts to make money or to be successful, whatever. They are selfishly spiritual. Not surprising, you know, with that scorpionic energy, like they hold a lot to themselves for the greater good because they understand people. They don't care if you freak out and you cry about it. They're gonna keep their sense of self because they know what's best. Definitely giving some of that energy. We got book smart. I'm educated and studious. So they channel naturally, like in a spiritual kind of way, but they also channel through getting more information about themselves through like spirituality, spiritual texts, and things like that. This person, I just heard, isn't very trusting though. They don't trust spiritual texts very much. Like they kind of create their own beliefs. It's like reading, you know, certain religious texts. You got to take the symbolism away, not take it so literal. It's like that kind of thing. Like they don't trust anything to be 100% true or correct. Wow, they actually like darker people who have been through some stuff, people who are a little rough around the edges. We got the Princess of Swords and the Princess of Cups in reverse. So they don't want you to love them. They don't want you to hurt them, but they want you to keep it real with them. Like they want you to be able to be yourself. If you're mad, they want you to feel like you can cuss them out if that's what you need to do to get it off your chest. Like they want something very different. We got the Death card in reverse, so an ending is never fully an ending for them. It's a new beginning. I mean, the scorpionic energy is literally in the lead. One of the first cards that came out, literally, like they don't shy away from darkness or you know, people who are hurt, people who are currently experiencing pain. They don't want you to ignore your pain. It's like a show me your scars type of energy. That's so interesting. I'm now seeing Split, that movie Split from a few years ago now, man. That movie's like darn near old at this point. But I'm now seeing that where at the end of the movie, the last girl to survive, and he was about to get her, but then he saw her cuts and he didn't, because he was like, you're pure. Basically, you're not faking or trying to be something. You're actually pure because you've experienced pain. You've hurt yourself. You've come back on the other side. You know, you experience dark and light. You don't pretend to just be one kind of way. That's this kind of person. Like, tell me about your pain. Show me your scars. That's one thing about Scorpio. You can really go there with a Scorpio. Like they'll allow you to really go there. You can tell them like some dark shit and they'll at least hear you out. They may be like, yeah, you like need help, but they'll hear you out. Three of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. They are not the kind of person, It's interesting. There's an interesting balance here because Four of Pentacles, they definitely know the value of themselves and they hold themselves back a bit. But Three of Wands in reverse, they have no expectations. So they're kind of like, you know, they want someone to just turn them on, be real with them, like naturally. They're not into relationships that like fulfill a purpose. Like, okay, I'm teaming up with you. I'm getting in a relationship with you because I'm ready to cook and clean and have babies, and you're down to pay bills. Okay, break, let's go. Like, they're the kind of person that's like, no, do we fit together? And they truly have to have someone like that, because as much as this may entice you, it takes a whole lot of like experience to actually survive with this kind of like intense person. We have the Emperor in reverse. This person has also experienced a lot of pain. Some of you guys may find that annoying. Like, this person they're not happy necessarily, if that makes sense. Like, they're not completely happy with their lives. They're still healing through certain things. They're in certain things they still think about and still hurt them. They're working through that. Prince of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is like, I'm in no position to be your perfect man, your perfect woman, your perfect partner person. I want to have something special with someone if they're down for that, but I'm also going to hold myself back because I want to see and experience it working out, versus like, oh, okay, you say this, you say you're going to do this, I say I'm going to do that, let's do it, you know? They know they're deep. They know they're intellectual. They know that they also, like, if they're not with someone who is also like this, or who has experience with a person like this, they can chew them up and spit them out. You know, that's another thing a lot of people don't acknowledge. Like, we all want the dark person, or the bad boy, the bad girl, or the deep person, the intense person, but once we get it, like, we completely fold. We don't realize, like, you really do have to have the skill to handle it, because it can hurt you, to keep it real. But doesn't surprise me. We're tapping into twin flame, which is funny because we got the soulmates card that came up. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. So I definitely feel like you'll meet this person in this lifetime. The majority of you guys know this person. I would say 70%. 30% of you don't. And this is someone you'll meet across your paths. You may be energetically blocking them if you've already made up your mind about what it is you want from this lifetime. And if you've already made up your mind that you do want a relationship that serves a purpose, like, you're gonna block this person out energetically. And also, this person, because they know they're a lot, because they know they're very intense and very loving and like intense in a good way, but because they know, and they're so spiritually tapped in with that weird God power, like, they're gonna tell intuitively right away, like, they didn't sign up for this, they're not ready for this, they can't handle this, or they just don't want this in this lifetime. And they will also fold themselves out of your life if they know that you want to change them, or you're not really, like, you may like them, but you're not wanting all of this. Like, this would be a situation, this would be a relationship that would unfold over years. This person is still working through their trauma and things like that. They still have a chip on their shoulder from the past, and they're still healing and learning. So they want a partnership where it's like, okay, yes, I can be with someone, but it's not like, okay, we're going towards marriage, white picket fence. If it goes that way, sure, I'll show up. If I can, as I can. Yeah, that's a better way to explain it. As I can. As I grow and evolve more, I'll have more that I can give, but they know that they're not completely there now, and that's the truth. Some of you guys may be in separation with them, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future, and that really bothers them, especially for the 70% or however many of you guys that you know who exactly I'm talking about. You know this person. Like, the separation, it eats them up. I do see that they're doing a lot of self-indulgence. It may seem like they're indulging in other people, but it's really like they're trying to heal themselves. And Scorpios, one thing about them, they really do heal themselves through experience. As mysterious and intrinsic as Scorpio can be, they experience a lot through other people. Self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So they're trying to heal, trying to come back. This person, they lean towards narcissistic sometimes. We got heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. I feel like you guys, yeah, because we have outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head with the cassette. You're making an actual effort to open your heart up to someone else, but you are still, some of you, you know, I don't want to say stuck on this person, but still hoping that some way, somehow things can work. Sorry, it's kind of loud. Some way, somehow things can work out. We have the Magician's sword. Yeah, if you want it, you're definitely going to have to fight for it. If this is someone you already know. Confidence in your magic is what it says at the bottom of that one. Also, Spirit is saying be confident that you can attract an intense connection. We all need something different. And that's the problem. Like, social media is based off of like the ideal or perfect relationship. But the truth is we're all individuals. So how the hell could we all have the same relationship? That's why it doesn't freaking work. That's why you've listened to this content for 2 years straight and you still ain't secured who you need. You still ain't secured a man. You still ain't secured a relationship. Sorry. I'm not gonna rant today. I won't do it. But I'm just saying, you know, yeah, we got the cosmic womb. You guys are in a very creative energy. We got number 6, the divine feminine. You're in your gestation period, you know, that period where you're cooking up something really special. Some of you want this, some of you don't. I would say it's most important for you to be authentic about what you do want, and beyond that, surrender to it and whatever that means for you. So if that means separating from this person, continuing to heal, blocking them off everything so you don't even see them, not listening to content anymore so you don't even think about them, you may have to go through a 3-month long period where you really stick to, you know, that separation so you can actually complete it. Or if that means you're really fighting for it, working on the magical aspect of it, you know, tapping into your feminine energy, working on the magic, magnetism to bring you two together. If this is really what you want, there's that as well. Spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. You know, I'm hearing, as by Tame Impala, whatever I've done, I did it for fun, I did it for love. I'm hearing that now. There's a very adventurous energy here. But yeah, you guys, that's what I got for you. I feel like 70% of you met them. You'll know if you know this person or not. We got a lot about who they are, so you'll definitely know. If this doesn't describe anyone you know, don't make it fit. If it doesn't, this will, you know, this will be an energy you'll meet, you know, someone moving forward. But that's what I got for you guys, group 1. My Etsy is in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading, and that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you guys today, and I'll talk to you soon. Alright, if you chose group 2 with the Wheel of the Year Tarot and the Rose Quartz Crystal Point, this is most definitely your reading. Tapping into your twin flame to get really anything we possibly can about them. We'll check to see if you know this person. You'll probably be able to tell, or at least that's the way group 1 was very clear. So we'll see for you guys, but... And anything else Spirit has to say about the situation, the relationship, when you'll meet them, how you'll meet them, anything. So let's see, Spirit. This is for group 2. Show me their twin flame. Neptune. You know what, you guys? You know when we had that big transit in the beginning of the year? It was like Neptune conjunct, was it Jupiter? I don't know, big transit with Neptune in the beginning of the year. For 3 months straight, I was trying to figure out Neptunian energy, and I couldn't understand it until I finally accepted Neptune rules the unconscious and the subconscious, so you can't fully define it. The only way to understand it is to fully submerge yourself into it and to experience it. And this person is an experience. Neptune is typically a very dreamy kind of energy. Neptune can also be the planet of illusions, the planet of, you know, secret information, the unknown, the unconscious, what you really want. You may think you want something, but oh God. Here we go, you guys. We got Neptune and Venus. Neptune and Venus, yeah. Venus, the planet of stimuli, the planet of passion, the planet of relationships, connections, feeling, whatever that means to you, whatever you like. It is the planet of fully kind of immersing yourself, your true desires as well, sensuality, temptation. So Neptune and Venus is crazy. Like, that combination is like, this person is everything you needed, but you couldn't have dreamt this person up or manifested them if you wanted to, because you can't even put this person into words, type of thing. This person is going to make you feel, things you've never felt. This person is going to please you in a way that you never knew you needed or wanted, desired. You're going to absolutely crave this person. Oh yeah, that makes it better. And then we got air, the elusive air. Okay, let me stop being cynical. We got air, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why is the camera so shaky? I don't know why it keeps shaking so much. Maybe I need to lift it up a little bit. But yeah, we got air and sun energy. So sun is, you know, really just pure power, pure light, divine masculine energy, a lot of fire, a lot of energy, just intense. The sun energy kind of intensifies the surrounding cards. Whatever we have, turn it up a notch. And then we have air energy, like I said, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if we're talking about the signs, but air energy in itself kind of strokes that fire and exasperates this. So this person is pure passion. This person is pure pleasure. They like to feel good, and I just heard, I'll do anything to make you feel good. They want you to feel good. They want you to feel confident. They want you to feel stimulated. They want you to fully immerse yourself in them. They want you to be vulnerable with them. They want every part of you. There is a very intense energy. Oh God. And then we got Virgo energy, which is very detail oriented and also very nurturing. Virgo is like lost the battle, win the war, mother archetype type of energy. You know, she knows what you need and she'll allow you to get where she needs you to be. She's patient, Virgo energy. And then we got Mercury, the planet of the gods, the planet of higher realm communication, also the planet of day-to-day. So this person is domestic, which doesn't surprise me because that's the truth. Like, so many people assume that if they want to be in a relationship, they have to go for someone who's super domesticated. But that's based off of stereotypes versus like anyone could be domestic. Anyone could value stability, being with one person. Literally, you can get that on anyone, you know? So this person, they're very unconventional in a way. There's a lot of unexpected, a lot of surprise with them. This person always has you on your toes. They always have you interested. And you may need that. Someone that's not boring, someone who doesn't slip into the same habits, someone who can excite you, someone who can turn you on. And I'm not talking about in a sensual kind of way. I'm talking about in a stimulated kind of way, like you make me feel like good. And this is so interesting. Look at this. We got mature and youthful. So they're an anomaly. They really are. There's these interesting, I just saw 555 on the clock, by the way. There's this interesting juxtaposition with this person where it's like they can be serious and stable and present, but they can also completely disconnect and set themselves free and let themselves go and allow themselves to experience instead of trying to program the experience with thoughts. They feel the experience with feeling, and they're receptive. So this person is very interesting, mature. I'm dependable and take responsibility. Love that. Youthful, I'm vibrant and full of life. So this person makes you feel really good. I just heard young again. So some of you guys may be mature yourself, and you're looking for someone who's also mature, but also someone who has a youthful spirit. You know, they feel like they still got life in them, and this person definitely does. Ooh, we got egotistical. I'm conceited and arrogant. So what? They know they look good. They know they feel good. They know what they bring to the table. They know their value. They don't need their value or their egos. Like, see, that's where it's tricky, because it's like this person, like, we didn't get any Leo energy, but Leos, it's not that they need it, but they do want it. And it's like, why are you holding on to a compliment? If I look good, compliment me. Like that's petty. We both know I look good, so why is me looking good the elephant in the room? Like, just say it already. Like, you know, that kind of thing. Like, no, I don't literally need outside validation, but if it's appropriate, let that compliment freaking go. That's why I feel like this person is. They're like egotistical. Like, if I look good and I spend all this time to look good, I didn't do it for nothing. You know, so tell me I look good. You know, they want to feel valued. They want to feel like you want them. And generous. I like spoiling you as much as I can. So this person is very generous. I just love it. And look at this. Look what we got at the bottom of the deck. Dreamy. I will intoxicate you. That is Neptune. That is Neptune. Tell me more about this twin flame energy. What are they like? Ambitious. I go after what I want is what it says. Ooh, and we just got Wealth Builder that came out too. So I feel like this is in a very traditional way that they're ambitious. They go for what they want. They have a lot of masculine energy with that Sun card. But also they're a wealth builder. I like building wealth. So this person, they're into investing. They're into long-term wealth. They're into like buying a house and paying it off so that they can have equity down the line, and so that they don't have to worry about paying for rent down the line and things like that. We have book smart and easygoing. Book smart, I am educated and studious. Easygoing, I just want to get along and be cool. So for the most part, this person is pretty chill. I do feel like there's a little bit of energy here with them where you could set them off. And I really feel like it has to do with, they don't like when people like pretend that they don't like them. They're the kind of person where it's like, if you like me, act like you like me. If you want me, act like you want me. And I will give myself to you, all of myself to you. I will push myself upon you if that's what you want, but you're gonna have to say it and act like it. Don't be acting like I don't matter, like I'm disposable, like, you know, they're not into that city girl, city boy like, yeah, I have wealth, but don't act like you're trying to use me and like I don't matter. Yeah, I'm hot, but don't try to act like I'm just some D for you or some cookie for you. Like, I matter. They want to matter. So they're an interesting mix of soft and hard. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse. Now that's interesting because that's like, I'm not waiting on anyone to save me type energy. With this Chariot in reverse, this person has also kind of accepted that they're too much. Like, yeah, we got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Like, they've kind of accepted that their personality or what they need may be too complex, intricate, or they're just too much for most people. Most people may find them intimidating or just not understand them. And that's the thing. Neptunian energy cannot be understood. I'm telling you, I'm so philosophical. I love to read. I love to theorize. Oh my God, I love to have intellectual conversations. Like, I can talk for hours and hours about one concept and really work through it. When I got to Neptune, that took me clean out. And until I quit trying to understand it just completely, I'm like, okay, well, the transit's over, you know, let me just move on with my freaking life. And then like maybe a month and a half later, then it finally came to me. That's why you can't freaking understand Neptunian energy, because it is not at all left brain. It's unconscious, subconscious, and then also everything that lies within the dark or the non-understood. It's literally not to be understood. It can only be experienced and fully submersed in. And, you know, you can create a Neptunian energy, but it's not the type of energy you would go to create, because it's not concrete. There's not that much sureness in it. And that's the thing with this person. They will be stable and loyal to the right person, but only the right person, if I'm being honest. And to someone who's not the right person, they may play with you a little bit, or they may just completely deny you. Now, lucky for you guys, we're tapping into, again, your twin flame reading. So you won't have to worry about that. But that's why they feel the way that they feel with the Four of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, kind of feeling like I'm never going to find the one, because they know that they're not going to keep a relationship. They're not with the functionality. You know, relationships that serve a purpose, like I'm just going to be with you because you have wealth or you have this thing that I feel like I want or need. They want to fully immerse themselves and like become one in a very spiritual kind of way with their partner. And if they can't get that because you're just trying to serve a purpose through them or vice versa, they know that they won't be there for long. So that's why they feel like they won't ever have it. Why are all these freaking cards showing up in reverse? The whole deck isn't in reverse, but I'm like, okay. Some of these are good though to be in reverse. King of Swords in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. They're not at all controlling, huh? I feel like you'll have to allow this relationship to grow into something more in order to have it, because again, this person stays away from that programming. So if you come in with intentions like, yeah, Six of Swords, they're not with that. And typically Six of Swords is the card of moving on, travel, stepping into new life. It can be a really good thing, growth, transformation. But with this being in reverse, it's like, nah, you're not going to decide that I'm perfect future husband material and then think you're just going to have that with me. Like, you're going to have to see through experience that I'm really what you want. This person wants to be wanted on another level. It's something that just keeps coming up. Like, I want you to want me. I need you to need me. Like, literally on another level. They're like, you need to desire me with your soul. Your soul needs to call out and crave me. If it's not that deep, I don't want it. And that's the thing, like Venusian and Neptune energy together and then air to stroke the fire of the sun is just extremely intense. It's very intense emotion, and trust and believe they will mirror this energy to you back 10 freaking fold, especially since they are the one that's this way. Yeah, they're not with the functionality and intention. I don't know, it just kind of makes them feel like they're trying to be like they're used or something. We got the Emperor in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So they've made a good amount of money, they've stacked up a good amount of wealth, but they don't market that. They don't put that out there. That's not what they bring to the table. It's like, it's all or nothing with them. It's not like, oh, I like this quality, so yeah, I'm going to allow myself to entertain this connection. I'm gonna, because I like this one thing about you. It's like all or nothing. It really is. All right, and we got the Ace of Pentacles, so they have a whole lot of love to give to one lucky person. So far, I haven't gotten anything that you've met this person yet. You may know in your spirit if this is describing someone you know. You may know that this is someone you know, but I haven't gotten that confirmation yet. So let's see, Spirit. One of these flipped over. The engagement ring. Yeah, that's so funny because it's like everything that you want you can get from this relationship, but they're not going to tell you that. And that's how Spirit has been lately with a lot of people I know. A lot of people have been getting this message where it's like, you'll get that, but Spirit isn't going to give you the confirmation that you'll get that, because Spirit doesn't want you to do it to get that. Spirit wants you to do it because you need to do it, and it's for your growth and evolution, but not just for that benefit. You know, if you do something for someone, typically it won't stick. It really won't. So there's a little bit of that energy here. But we got the engagement ring. It says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity. It says eternity. Yeah, this person is that dramatic. They would definitely be like, I want eternity. Completion and union. Now I'm hearing, if at first you don't succeed. She says, there's a bar in that song where she's like, I want to know if this is going to be eternity or just a week. It's a song by Aaliyah. Try Again is the name of the song. But yeah, this person is like, do you really want me? Because I'm a lot. We have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. I feel like if this is you in this energy right now, in this girl talk energy where you're having fun, you're doing your own thing, it may be hard for you to commit to this because it's like, you want so much out of me though. I don't feel like giving that all of that to someone either. So you're both gonna have to meet each other in the middle. I would say you do not know this person yet. I feel like this is going to be new love for the most of you. Oh, and we got the Twin Flames card that came out. Confirmation. We're definitely tapping into your Twin Flames energy. But yeah, we have the girl talk energy. So I feel like that's where you are right now, kind of doing your own thing. Even if you don't have friends that you're hanging out with or anything like that, you're just doing your own thing. Twin flame, yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, and complementing each other. So if I had to say, I would say you haven't coupled up together yet. I would say like maybe 10-15% of you have already met this person. The rest of you, the 85% to 90%, this is going to be someone you meet in the future. Unless this perfectly describes someone, like I said, you'll already know in your spirit if this is someone you already know as well. But we have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So there's so much like, oh my God, like literally fireworks with you guys. Like you guys are really a firework type of couple. And I feel like there's going to be this like a little bit of a complicated like coming together phase because both of you have to surrender in different ways, or both of you kind of want the same thing. Like I don't feel like you're exactly wow, that's interesting, Adam and Eve type of energy where it's like you're being placed together and spirit is like, okay, what are you gonna do? We have heart home with compassion, and that's the best way to kind of come together with this person, by just trying to be open. But both of you have been burned by dating or learned different things. You know what you want, and they don't want someone who's just trying to program them, and neither do you. You're like, I'm not going to serve a purpose and just bring all this good and necessities into your life. And no, you're going to have to earn it. So both of you kind of want the same thing out of each other. So we'll see. But it wouldn't be a twin flame connection without any drama. We got the Garden of Venus with rest and renewal. And I love that the heart home is at the bottom of the deck, because I do feel an energy where you guys are going to be brought together by fate, by spirit. So spirit is saying, allow yourself to relax and be taken care of by the universe for now. You'll come across your, the path of your twin flame naturally. It's not something you have to manifest, work for. And also, if you're trying to manifest it, you might as well just cut it out, because you're going to feel like you're forcing it. You're going to feel like you're getting denied, when it's like you're not getting denied. It's just naturally going to happen. So whatever there is for you to do, I bumped the camera. Whatever there is for you to do, spirit will make that clear. But really, you just have to allow yourself to receive with this one. So yeah, group 2, that is what I got for you. My Etsy is linked in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you today, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Tiger's Eye Crystal Point, this is your reading, tapping into the energy of your romantic twin flame, your divine match, your perfect romantic mirror. The piles have been very different so far, so I'm excited to see what we get for you, spirit, for group 3 with the Tiger's Eye. Show me their twin flame. Oh my goodness. We got Aquarius, we got Pisces, and we got air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius would be air energy. Aquarius actually comes right before Pisces in the zodiac, so this person could be a cusper even. But they hold the energy of Pisces. Pisces is very dreamy, Neptunian energy, idealistic, a strong sense of self, an enjoyment of pleasure, and enjoyment of oddities. And then we have Aquarius, which is like that energy as well. But, Aquarius is the water bearer. Aquarius is quite misunderstood. Aquarius has a lot of water energy, a lot of emotional energy, a lot of feminine energy, intuitive energy, but harnesses that energy and allows it to flow when appropriate. So Aquarian energy, Aquarius, Pisces, and air energy. Okay. Air is also kind of like an exasperator. Air can be a stimulator as well. I just saw 222 on the clock. BT dubs. Then we got water, which is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And then we have Neptune, which rules Pisces. So we have a lot of similar energies going on here. Water energy, that's the thing. Water is very dense, very intense. Water can be very soothing, cleansing, but also destructive and overpowering and all-consuming. It's best to just surrender to the flow of water energy, to be honest. This person has a lot of water energy showing up here today, though, with water, Pisces, and Aquarius, the water bearer. Even Neptune can hint at some water elements with the nature of it all, the nature of Neptune. Wow, so this person is very deep. I feel like this person they really like emotional connections. They don't like connections that are if they can't feel you, they have a hard time relating to you, even as a coworker, even as a friend. Like, they like all of their relationships to feel intentional and deep and connected. They're not the small talk, surface level kind of person. Like, you guys could be at a cafe, you know, ducked off in the corner at a table with each other, but talking about like the most crazy conspiracy theories or your beliefs, what really activates you, what you really believe, your purposes in this world. Like, this person, they really like to get like up close and personal with your soul. They're just not a surface level kind of person. And then we have that air element, which, like I said, is very like stimulating. So I feel like they can kind of keep themselves going for a long time. But then there's this energy of them walking into this space where they're wanting companionship. So we'll see how that unfolds throughout the reading. But we have Neptune, which I was just explaining to group 2. Neptune, we had this like very important, I feel like it was Jupiter conjunct Neptune in the beginning of this year. And because Neptune moves so slow, the conjunction is not just the day of, it's 10 degrees, you know, so 10 degrees before, and then there's the conjunction, and then 10 degrees after for it to get into another energy. So that conjunction lasted like the time, it was technically conjunct for like 2-3 months, I feel. And that's when I first started to explore Neptunian energy and try to figure it out. And for 3 months, I could not figure it out. I gave up on it completely. And then a month and a half later, I just instantly had this epiphany. Neptunian energy is the unconscious and the subconscious. It's not left brain or logical at all. It's all about the unknown and the unexplored and the oddities and the creativity, just pure black matter, pure creative energy, you know, feeling, all those things that aren't mathematical, don't make perfect sense, but still are, you know. So anyways, Neptunian energy, it has to be fully experienced. You have to fully submerge and dive into Neptunian energy. It's not something that can necessarily be understood. So if you're not very, you know, philosophical or deep like that, if you like to keep things surface level, I would definitely say this twin flame will serve a purpose for you, group 3, because they are not like that. But also with the Aquarius energy, they know the appropriate time to share it, which is why Aquarians seem to be aloof, because when you want to get an emotional response out of an Aquarius, if they don't feel like it's the appropriate time, or they don't feel like they resonate with the time, or if they just don't feel like, you know, that's gonna help anyone get anywhere, like, you know, it comes off as aloof and selfish, but it really is with good intention. You know, they know their limits and they have a strong sense of self. So if they feel like it's, you know, not going to help to talk about our feelings when we're trying to break up, if they feel like it's not, you know, gonna benefit you guys to reminisce about the past, they just won't do it, and they'll completely avoid and get themselves out of that situation. But we have nurturing and independent. You see, like, this is that juxtaposition, and this is why it's kind of hard for people to understand this energy, because they can be very nurturing and warm with you, but they're also very independent, you know? So they're not gonna baby you. They're gonna nurture you when it matters, nurture you when you need it, but they're not just gonna like shower you with just, you know, kisses and happy thoughts if, you know, sometimes you gotta go through that dark shit, you know? Sometimes you got to really address the elephant in the room, and if it's not going to benefit the moment. So this person is very fair in that way, but it can be confusing and also off-putting to a lot of people because they don't know how to take it or respond to it. Nurturing, I want to comfort and take care of you. This person may be traditional in that sense, where it's like literally they want to take care of you. They kind of see you as their responsibility. We got independent. I can do it all on my own. So when it comes to them working through their own emotions, they don't put that on other people. This person is very emotionally intelligent, very emotionally immersed. Like they experience all sides of emotions. They allow themselves to feel how they feel. That's going to be something you'll definitely benefit from. This person will allow you to feel how you feel. Oh, I love it. We got relaxed, peaceful, goofy, and respectful. I love that this came through, because it's just like a breath of fresh air where it's like, dang, so are you telling me this person's going to be all serious all the time and they're not going to be patient with me? Not at all. That's that interesting juxtaposition where it's like we tend to only understand things in extremes as humans. Like, so if someone doesn't coddle you and they're not doing the most, then they're impatient. It's like, no, there's definitely a middle ground there. And I love that I'm seeing like their goofiness, that they're goofy, they're relaxed, they're peaceful, they're respectful. You know, this person genuinely cares. I like joking and playing around, respectful. I have respect for myself and others. I feel like they show respect, but I don't feel like they have respect. I don't know why that's coming through so clear. Like, this person will show respect to authority. So if they're getting pulled over, they're not going to give the cop a hard time and put themselves in a difficult situation. But they also have this ability to disconnect from the moment so that they can get through it. Like, I have no respect of you, you know, whatever. I think this, you didn't even need to pull me over today. You're just being nosy, but I'm going to, you know what I mean? Like, they have this ability to kind of disconnect when they need to, which is very Aquarian. We have relaxed and peaceful. I like things to be at peace. They like a really, you know, simple life. And it's interesting because this person is so complex, but when it comes to their day-to-day, they don't like a whole lot of stress and complicated, unstable energy. They like to feel safe and secure and pretty good overall. And then we have relaxed. I keep it calm and serene. So they like things in their space and their life to be pretty calm, pretty relaxed. We got the creative card. I like creating works of art from my imagination at the bottom of the deck. I'll keep it. And let's see what the tarot has to say. Spirit, what else can you tell me about group 3? So do they know them, or what can you tell me about this relationship? Have they met them? Very creative energy. 7 of Pentacles, huh? This person is not where they want to be, but they've laid a solid enough foundation. They're kind of in a winning season a little bit. They're not balling out too crazy. They're not at the tippy top of their game, but they are 7 of Pentacles. Building, happy, content. 5 of Wands in reverse. They're out of stressful times and stressful situations. So I feel like this person has an interesting story. Like, they may have lived on their friend's floor or couch surfs. Like, they may have been homeless at a certain point, or not with a lot of stability, but they've actually anchored. Like, this energy, the thing about all of these signs, literally all of them, they cannot be anchored. Or they can be anchored, but it's very hard to do so. it's hard to anchor a Pisces, water energy, air energy, Neptunian energy, Aquarius energy. Like these are all energies that are hard to anchor. So I feel like this person is at a point in their evolution where they're looking for something more serious. And I feel like I was saying that in the beginning of your reading, like I see them walking into a space where they're looking to be more, you know, serious and really collaborate with someone. Six of Swords in reverse. They don't know exactly what that looks like for them yet or how to do it. So they're kind of in this learning experience phase, which can be frustrating for you as a person if you meet them in this learning experience, because then it's like you're dealing with someone who's trying things out, someone who's not fully sure how a relationship works for them yet, or how a relationship works in general, since they've been kind of like on their own personal journey. Ten of Swords in reverse, that's good. So they don't have a chip on their shoulder, they don't have a bunch of healing to do, but they're still in this place where they're also not completely in alignment with like a long-term relationship. They don't know if they want that or how it works. They're gonna go for whatever kind of sticks to them, like whatever feels really good to them. And it's interesting because on this Ace of Cups, there's a hummingbird. And if you know about hummingbirds, hummingbirds do this thing where they kind of hover in front of you. When they're checking you out, they're not the kind of bird that'll just like perch up on a tree and just stare at you. They will literally like hover right in front of you, and they can be very kind of in your face, hummingbirds. And then we also know about their allure, you know, with the sounds that they make and things like that. And very beautiful birds, like colorful, like as close as you can get to a tropical bird when you're not in the tropics. But anyways, yeah, with this Ace of Cups energy and this hummingbird, this person, when they're interested, they will fully submerge themselves in you, but it may be temporary. If you guys already know this person, this is how I feel like it would go. They would get really excited about you, hover in front of you, want to be all around you like a hummingbird, right? Very curious and playful, and then retreat to process. And that's kind of like where they are in their journey. So if you have met them already, that's probably how it's gone, and you're somewhere in that process. Could be further, could be like you're still in the beginning stages of that. But Ace of Cups is definitely an energy of wanting to share something really special with someone, but with one person, not wanting to go through serial relationships, not wanting to even serial date people. This person doesn't even want to be bothered with dates if it's not forever. I don't want to wine and dine you, to be honest. Like, they really got it cut and dry, and that's that kind of selfish, misunderstood, kind of like good in a way. I don't want to waste your time, but also can feel very cold Aquarian energy. But Ace of Cups, they're doing what feels right to them. They're doing dating the best way they know how. They do want the Ten of Cups. Oh, look at that little penguin family. He's so cute. You know, they do want the Ten of Cups. They are ready for something serious. They're not afraid of commitment, but they're still looking for that perfect person. And we're tapping into your twin flame. So you are in luck, my dear, because we're tapping into your perfect match. But yeah, there's an energy here of them like just trying to figure things out. So things may be a bit bumpy in the beginning if you haven't met them already. Some of you have met this person. Spirit, tell me about that. Two of Wands in reverse. Spirit is saying if you've met them, there will be no question in your heart whether or not I'm talking about the person or not. This is a very specific energy, and if the person that you're kind of feeling like, oh, I think I met my twin flame, isn't exactly matching this, then no, you haven't met them. But this is one of those answers where it's like, Spirit's like, your intuition, there's going to be no confusion. Two of Wands in reverse. Like, it's not like, oh, maybe it could be them. It's like, yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse. Very easy to know, very easy to tell. Very clear what we're talking about here. So honestly, I feel like most of you haven't met them, but some of you have. I would say about 20%, like a good amount of you have already met this person, but most of you, I would probably lean on no. But Spirit is also saying really use your intuition with this one, and you're intuitive. You got to be intuitive to match with such a water intuitive based person. Spirit is saying use your intuition with that. Oh, there may be an opportunity for you guys to come together again if you do already know them, but we have this Grim Reaper card. You may be getting over a breakup or feeling like you will never try with this person again if you know your twin flame. This one we're talking about here. The relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life. So after you grow and transform, I think you'd be surprised to see you may not even physically recognize this person anymore. They may look so much more like mature. They may look very aesthetically different than when you last seen them. We got stabbed in the back, healthy choices and seduction. So there's a very unattractive energy with this person. It says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Oof. Now third party, that's hard. Healthy choices and stabbed in the back. I feel like you guys have left someone and they're feeling like you stabbed them in the back, and you're opening yourself up to this energy if you haven't met them yet. If you have already met this person, and again, I just want to drill it in, like, we're not talking about your ex unless they perfectly match up to this energy. If like half of it, 60% of it, even 70% of it matches, but 30% of it doesn't, we are not talking about them, because this is so like specific. But I see that you guys are in a place where you're healing. You may have been stabbed in the back, or someone else may be feeling stabbed in the back by you because you finally left them. Good for you if you did, but you're trying to make healthy choices moving forward. So the thing about this person is, it's not that they're not a healthy choice. It's just that they don't logically, first of all, they don't really, that's not their strong suit at all. Even though air energy can be very intellectual, in this situation, this person is well overpowered by the water Neptunian energy. So that is not at all their strong suit. So that's just the reality. Like, not all relationships, you know, start and it's like sunshine, rainbows, no problem. And if there is problems, that doesn't mean that it's not going to work. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. On stabbed in the back, healthy choices says making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. So to be honest, you know, you may be wearing a mask as well. We got the mask card at the bottom of the deck. It says not showing true feelings, hiding, personify, pretending, deluding, gaslighting. You may not be showing your hand or opening yourself up to someone too quickly. You're really trying to make sure on your end, like, are you the good, right person for me though? Ooh, we have the caterpillar with opportunity. So yeah, you guys, I feel like you're growing, transforming, and this person is growing and transforming as well. And I feel like you both have different things to work on, and through this relationship, you'll get an opportunity to kind of expand together. But I use this example. It's like whenever you have two planets colliding, you know, it's a collision. There's going to be dissonance. There's going to be drama. There's going to be things out of order. It's going to be uncomfortable. And that's essentially what you are. You know, you're a human with a circular aura around you. You're kind of a planet. You're an extension of the universe. So there's a lot of planetary energy to you. And whenever you're taking one human with an aura and another person with an aura, it's like freaking colliding two different star systems here. Like, there's gonna be drama, disagreements, uncomfortability, but I really feel the need to give you that spiel so that you entertain it. Yeah, and then we got the first breath with beginner's mind. So Spirit is saying be open to something new. Try to, you know, really harness that beginner mind so you can allow yourself to experience versus program and make assumptions. That's all I gotta say about it. My Etsy is linked below, group 3, if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me, but that is what I've got for you today, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, group 4, if you chose the Citrine Crystal Point and the Arcanum Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping into the energy of your twin flame to see everything we can possibly get about them. Your perfect match, your mirror. Tapping into that energy today. We got the World card at the bottom of the deck. That's always a good start. I'm gonna see if you know them, if you've met them, really anything you can possibly get. So, Spirit, for a group 4 with the citrine, show me their twin flame. Something about 4 is here. You may be seeing 444 and you like hate that angel number though. There's like a dissonance with 4s. You may be born in April or on the 4th of the month, or 404, 414. 4s may be ominous to you. Something about 4s I was hearing. Your person may be born on the 4th as well. Ooh, okay. We have Earth and we have the Sun here. So we got some divine masculine energy with that Sun. That's really just pure fire, pure energy, not even fire. Like the Sun isn't even fire, it's hotter than fire. It's like plasma. We got the Sun, we got Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus would be Earth energy in terms of the signs, but this person is grounded. Connection to Earth, nature spirits, connected to, well, there we go. And that's so funny how we got literally Capricorn and fire. So Earth and, you know, fire energy. Fire, Sag, Leo, Aries. This person likes structure. They like stability. They like to feel grounded. They also like to feel secure. Security is important to them as far as financial security and like emotional security, security in general. This is the kind of person that has to check the door 3 times before they can go to bed. We got Earth and the Sun. I just heard somebody say me too. We have Sun and we have the Earth here. Like I said, you know, divine light, divine fire, divine power. Divine wisdom, I just heard. And then we got Earth energy, we got Capricorn, we got fire. This is a really grounded, passionate person. Let's see what else we can get. Passionate about their goals, passionate about their family, something about their mom specifically. They may take care of their mom. Their mom may need some sort of physical support, or they may financially take care of their mom or their parents. See what else we get. Spirit, tell me about group 4. Sagittarius. It's so funny. We keep getting Earth and fire energy. Sagittarius. So Sagittarians, Sagittarius energy is kind of like the world explorer. They love to explore different restaurants. They love to talk about religion. They tend to be more philosophical or lean towards, they're conversationalist, you know, they like to talk to people and know about them, even if it's in a subtle kind of way where they like to observe. It can manifest that way too. But with a person like this, with so much fire, sun, energy, Earth, like so much very strong, powerful energy, listen, don't sleep on Earth. Everyone be like, oh, you see Earth energy, and it's like, okay, so this person is calm, serene, secure. Have you seen a volcano? Have you seen a mountain? Have you seen the things on Earth? Have you seen, you know, water and hurricanes and tornadoes? Like, have you been to this planet? Because it's everything but calm. Even if we take the people completely out of it, stuff's still gonna be popping off on this planet. But anyways, a very intense person. I heard a very proud person, proud of their accomplishments. I feel like, what in the world? And then we got the curveball, Neptune. What are you doing here, Neptune? There is an energy. See, the thing about Neptune is Neptune is actually closer to water or air energy. I don't know what element is Neptune rules though. But it's the subconscious, the unconscious, dreamy, you know, that the unexplored, the unknown, the intangible, you know, type of energy with Neptune. So it's just kind of like a curveball. Let's see what else we get. Spirit, tell me more about group 4, citrine. Show me their twin flame. Peaceful. I like things to be at peace. Magical and book smart. Okay, so I like it. Okay, we're getting more of that Neptunian energy. So I see this person, I feel like they have a magical hobby. Like they may not be a super spiritualist. If I had to say, this person is more left brain. They like society. They like being involved in society. Like they like to like worldly accomplishments. They're into that. They may have degrees, especially with the book smart there. But there's something, they have a little creative hobby. It could be anything. I don't even want to put a name to it, you know, and make you think, oh, this person's this kind of way. Because no, I feel like it's more to that. This person has like a surprising, cool hobby. And I want you to allow yourself to be surprised. Okay, this is something specifically that came through for literally one of your person. Your person distresses t-shirts and they sell them. They sell them like on, what's that one? Depop. Something like that, or they may have their own website. They may have a TikTok where they distress t-shirts. You see that kind of stuff on TikTok where it's like you have someone that, you know, my 60-year-old father makes this super, super cool art, you know, that kind of thing. It's like something they didn't expect to pop off, but something they really like. So I'm picking up on something specific. That's obviously just one person's thing. They distress t-shirts and they sell them and they make a good amount of money, but it's a hobby for them. But there's something that's surprising about them that they're into. But we have peaceful. I like things to be at peace, and magical. I'll make you feel like anything is possible. So this person, I feel like they're that person you really go to when you need a pep talk, when you need support, when you need someone to talk you off the ledge, or when you need someone to like tell you like you can do it. This is that person. Book smart. I am educated and studious. So I definitely feel like they've gone to school. I wouldn't be surprised if this person had a master's or a PhD. It's giving PhD. Popular. I know a lot of people and a lot of people don't know me. I'm also getting a college professor type of energy. Like this person, that's what they'll do like in their retirement. Or that's something they aspire to do, or they may have taught. That's the crazy thing about teaching college classes is there's been college classes taught by James Franco, you know, like you'd be surprised. You don't have to have like specific schooling necessarily, even though I believe Franco does. Did he go to NYU? Anyways, it doesn't matter. This is not about him. Popular. I know a lot of people and a lot of people know me, and that's giving like connections energy. Like this person may have been a part of a fraternity or a, isn't it called something else for women? Or is it the same? I don't know, you guys. I wasn't in one, so you know what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. But they know a lot of people. And a lot of people know them. They have some sort of notoriety, whether it's on a communal level, where a lot of people, they're popular in the community, or whether it's on like a world stage level, or whether it's like their TikTok with 1 million followers. Like, where did that come from? I keep hearing, Ariana, what are you doing here? That may be one of your favorite memes or something like that, because I keep hearing that. It's just like very like surprising, and that's the funny thing. Like spirit can even just be communicating with me, because I love that little clip, and that can like represent like where it's like, what are you doing here? Like, how are you here but also here? Like, how are you a part of all these spaces? Like, this person could be a college professor but also in a metal band, you know what I'm saying, and have gigs. Like that kind of thing. Like, what in the world? What are you doing here? Moody. You never know which personality you're gonna get with me. Yeah, this person definitely has many sides to them. They have a lot of character. They're very interesting and entertaining. I feel like one of these just flipped over. It did. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Spirit, do they know them? 7 of Cups in reverse. This is not someone you have access to at this time, If I had to say, I would say no. I feel like you'll meet this person later in life. And I don't mean like 30 and beyond, you're going to be single, you know, in your 40s, 50s, but just like a few years from now or a couple of years from now. Obviously, that's not everyone's answer, and as soon as it's available is typically as soon as the manifestation comes through. So always remember that. But there's something, yeah, we have the Six of Swords. There's something about like some sort of move, or you guys getting more stability before you get to your twin flame, before you meet this person. Like a lot of people, when they want love, they focus on love. Okay, let me do this to make myself available. But it's like, really, when you actually meet people, it's like typically in non-romantic circumstances. Like you meet them at your job, or you meet them out and about, or they end up at an event that you end up at. Like it's just like random. So Six of Swords, I feel like there is a move aligning you with this person, or Knight of Pentacles, some sort of progression in your career that's putting you in the same space as this person. We got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So if any, I get like catch up type energy with that, to be honest. Even if you're feeling successful, if you're also feeling stagnant, like you don't want to be there, bingo, there it is. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 4? The Page of Swords, Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, definitely a new beginning. Vulnerability required, and there's this fear here. And it's funny because look at the Page of Swords. You know, you got the page, he's holding the sword, but he's also holding it where the blade is. So that kind of like symbolically represents being vulnerable, being naive, being in a new space, entering a space that you're not completely comfortable in. Five of Swords in reverse, kind of being fearless and going about things the right way. And I feel like Spirit's been kind of leading you to a direction, but because it's not leading you to love or your divine masculine, your divine feminine, your divine partner, you're kind of feeling like you don't want to go on that journey because you don't want to miss out on love. You're ready for love now. And Spirit is kind of saying love for you is found in strange places. And I bet if you look at your history, it's always kind of been that way to some degree. So we got the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. This is going to come together in a way where you don't expect it. And also with this person's energy, with them being such an enigma, like in these different spaces you wouldn't really expect them, you know, it's kind of like you couldn't really find this person if you wanted to, because it kind of has to be natural, because they're not really in those normal kind of spaces. Knight of Cups in reverse and the Two of Wands. I see you guys kind of challenged with the decision. Now I will say, like, we're tapping into the energy of your twin flame, but this is by no means the only person that you will have you could have an amazing relationship with, you know. We got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So the underlying energy is you've been kind of really irritated with the dating pool, and you've really been like, is there more to life than this? Is there more to life than trying to force things to work with people who I'm not naturally in alignment with, or that just don't do it for me on that higher level like I need? And Spirit is saying, well, how you know, much of this energy is going to irritate you before you act on it and really commit to it. And then you get something like this where Spirit is telling you, okay, move. And you're like, that has nothing to do with freaking love. Or, okay, even though you're successful in that business, let's go for this other business. It's like, that has nothing to do with love, Spirit. I'm talking about love. And Spirit's like, I know. So there's this kind of disconnect or disagreement with Spirit, frustration with Spirit, frustration with the process. We have a love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. I feel like this person is kind of liking you right away. Oh my God, no way. The I like you card literally flew out. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, and wanting to date. So I feel like things will start, I won't say fast with you guys, because it's fast in a different way. It's like you guys are going on a lot of dates at first. It's not like, oh, you're decided you're in love with this person, you want to have the babies, you want them to have your babies, anything like that, you want to build a family, whatever, get a home together with them. It's not like that. It's like you're moving fast. Like you guys, once you guys meet, you're on the phone, you know, talking to this person a lot, you're going on dates every single week, like twice a week. You're seeing them a lot. They can't get enough of you. They love seeing you. Spirit, what else can you tell me? Ooh, we got karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. You could be dealing with a karmic relationship, or perhaps the last relationship you were in was a karmic relationship. So it's hard for you to even get excited about anyone new here when it's like that past karmic relationship kind of looming on you, making you want to invest less. In the past, you would go drive 2 hours to meet someone halfway to go see them. Like in the past, you would put time, energy, money in, you know, if you really felt it, but something burnt you or made you feel jaded, and it's just like, I can't do that anymore. There's this energy of you guys not wanting to invest that much, and also love is already kind of a big step for you. So for you to be called to like make some sort of business move that's connecting you with the twin flame is frustrating. But here's the thing, we got the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it's not that you can't be happy in any other relationship, but it's just like your soul has been calling out 2 7s here. You may be seeing 7-7, 707, 717, 777. But your soul has been calling out for more. Your soul has been calling out with someone who you connect with like just on a different level, like a different level for real. And so we have that opportunity here, but it is going to take quite the sacrifice. So I feel like that's the thing, you know, it's just a decision that needs to be made. Like, are you really willing to go there? Because the opportunity is here, but it is going to take, you know, a level of sacrifice. We have simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. Perhaps selling your things will help you get some money. If you've been struggling with the money to make the move you've been called to do. Spirit has been calling you to make a move, whether that's a physical move or a move in business, or to start something, to try something, to go somewhere new. And perhaps simplifying your life. Decluttering definitely helps. Changing the feng shui. I know some people that change their room like every week for real. But it changes the feng shui in the room. It really does. And when your furniture is just sitting there, it gets stagnant, especially if the feng shui ain't right. And then the furniture has also been sitting there. It's just stagnancy on top of stagnancy. So that may be something that can help you get clarity and to help change the energy in your life. Spirit is saying start by changing a room, or even doing like a cleanse, like a, you can find different cleanses like on Amazon, like different teas and things you can take to cleanse out your body will help you. But we have cherishing self. I accept and love myself. I feel like everything that's holding you back has to do with someone else. Well, how will this person get by? Or, you know, how will this person find me? Don't worry about making it easier to be found, to be successful. Allow Spirit to provide for you. And that's the thing about truly being in your feminine energy, truly being receptive and allowing. You go where Spirit tells you to go, and you allow yourself to be taken care of. And it's kind of like being like a child, you know? Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. Like, it was frustrating as a kid to be like, ooh, could we go to McDonald's? And your mom's like, we gonna go. You know what my mom told me one time? I was like, oh, can we get some pizza? And she was like, I'm not really feeling pizza. Let's go to Vermont's. And I'm like, what's Vermont's? And she's like, she pulls into our driveway and we live on Vermont Street. Child, I was pissed. I was like, lady, do not play in my face. Do not play in my face. But anyways, my life is truly guided is what it says at the bottom of trusting intuition. You always had enough, you know, as a kid generally, not if you've been in some sort of traumatic, unique upbringing. We're not talking about you then. We're talking about the majority. Like, you always have enough. You always have something. You're fulfilled. And that's kind of the position you're in when you're really surrendering to the divine. So we have being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe is what it says at the bottom of that card. Renewing your life. Yeah. Clutter. Again, another card of decluttering. The box says clutter and she's throwing it off a cliff. Radiant vitality is filling my life. Vitality, reinvigoration, you know, new and exciting, fresh energy because you're kicking out like what does not serve you. Coming into power, I step into my power boldly and confidently is what it says at the bottom of that one. At the bottom of cultivating prosperity, listen, planting new seeds, okay, stepping into a new era. The abundant universe is pouring into my life because you're planting those new seeds. So yeah, you guys, that's everything I got for you. Like I said, if I had to say, I would say no, you haven't met this person. I really didn't feel that for any of you, that you really met them. But if you did, you would know. And yeah, my Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you guys today. I'll talk to you soon.